back to Pets on Parade. Now, it was a very busy week in the world of advocacy for the Arizona Humane Society. First, we had the passing of SB 1033, which increases bonds for seized pets, thanks to Senator Kavanaugh as well as Governor Hobbs. But now, all of our attention is focused on SB 1658. And here to talk all about this anti-cruelty bill is Senator Bolick and Dr. Stephen Hansen. Thank you both so much for being here with us today.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks, Kelsey.
Now, like we mentioned, Senator, it's been a very busy week. We started off with a rally and a press conference full of animal advocates. But for anyone who's not familiar, what is SB 1658?
Senate Bill 1658 is a bill directed to make sure that we're focused on the egregious animal cruelty cases out there. The bill simply is saying that we want to make sure that animals specific to the species are provided with their food, water, and shelter. And it gives the tools to law enforcement to go out and actually focus on some of the crimes that we have seen over the years, especially the hoarding situation that we had seen in 2023 in Chandler. Earlier this year, there was an issue that Maricopa County Sheriff's Office had to go into and over in Gila Bend. And sadly, there was one in my district as well at the I-17 in Greenway. So this is the tool that we believe will actually help our law enforcement and our county attorneys to go out and prosecute the bad guys.
Absolutely. Now, this sounds like very common sense legislation, but what made you want to be able to take leadership on this bill, and where is it at in the process? Because it's definitely been a long one.
It has been a long one. So I had been the sponsor of Senate Bill 1234, which is the original bill, and there's a maneuver that you can use in the legislature here in Arizona of striking a prior bill and turning it into something totally different. So unfortunately, I worked with you all on the certified vet tech alternative pathways, but we utilized that bill to revive this bill, 1658. So in my opinion, it's moving through the process. There have been some hiccups along the way, but it has not deterred me at all. I think I was called a bulldog the other day by somebody for being tenacious and persistent. I will not let them basically push us aside. It's too important. I have 3 furry friends of my own, 2 retired racing greyhounds, and an Italian greyhound who literally runs our house. My dogs are 11, 9, and 5, and I have been a big advocate of animal rescues and dogs and cats for a very long time.
Well, we are super grateful for your leadership and for your tireless efforts on this. And Dr. Hansen, like Senator mentioned, we did have that horrific case of cruelty in 2023 of the Chandler 55. What would have been different with that case if we would have had SB 1653?
Yeah, Kelsey, if we would have had this language in place at that time, we would have been able to take action much faster. One of the biggest problems with the Chandler 55 case was those animals were suffering from severe, painful neglect, fractured legs. We were not able to get a search warrant. A judge was not able to act because of the language. Now the language would say, instead of protracted suffering, which is time-based, it would be unreasonable suffering. We would have been able to get that search warrant much faster. We would have got these animals out. We would have gotten care. Suffering would have been reduced. It would have made a big difference.
Absolutely. You know, there was a lot of time that they were sitting there suffering, and we just had our hands tied, unfortunately. Now, the Arizona Humane Society are no strangers to advocacy and efforts. We're talking about SB 1658 today, but we've had a long history of advocating for pets.
We have. We've had some very important bills that we've been part of over the last few years. One of them is the telemedicine bill. We're one of the only states in the country that allows telemedicine for veterinarians. We actually, at the Arizona Humane Society, have a telemedicine program now. It's 7 days a week during the day right now, during daytime hours. But it allows us to manage cases that we don't need to see in person. So it'll free up the hospital so we can actually see more animals, especially in families that can't get to a clinic or don't have the funds. So telemedicine was big. Another big one we had a couple of years ago was a bill that helps veterinary students pay for their loans. It's a powerful bill for us to be able to attract veterinarians to Arizona, and it'll also allow us to attract them to both rural locations, so they'll be practicing in farm settings or rural settings, but especially in shelters. So that was huge too. And next year we hope to be back with our veterinary technician alternative track bill, and we are very grateful to Senator Bolick for shepherding that bill this year and for putting all of her weight and her effort into 1658. So we are very grateful. Thank you, Senator.
You're welcome.
Absolutely. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of animal lovers at home that are wondering what they can do to be able to help pass 1658. Now, Senator, what do you recommend they do so then that way we can hopefully get this passed into law?
So over the next 2 weeks, I highly recommend anybody who is actually viewing to email or call their state legislators at the state level. The federal government has nothing to do with this whole bill. Focus on the Arizona legislature. If you go to azleg.gov, you can actually type your address in and you can find who your legislators are in the House and in the Senate. Email, call all 3 people.
Absolutely. And as we know, being able to be represented by your representatives is so important, especially when it comes to protecting the voiceless. Thank you all so much for being here with us today. And thank you, Senator, for all of your efforts with this bill. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. You can also visit azhumane.org/advocacy to be updated on our efforts. And of course, we want to stay tuned right here. She's taking a nap right now, but we're going to give a little espresso some time on camera when we come back.